question. Did Experian, TransUnion, Equifax update the date open on your credit report? Let me show you what to do next to knock them out. Hold up, before we get into the process, if you don't have time to do none of this, I understand. That's why I created a done for you service, and you can get started today completely for free. And the good thing about this, if I don't get you no results, you don't gotta pay. So if that sounds something like you want to do, link is in the description, link is pinned to the comments. But if you want to learn the process, hey, let me show you what to do next. So let's just say, for an example, right? Your account or date open came updated right here. Let's just say Experian, TransUnion, Equifax have all these dates exactly, right? 4/01/2020, right? They updated TransUnion, everything's good to go. They updated the actual specific date. But as you can see right here, you can leverage other multiple things to help you get the account removed from your report. So according to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, which is 15 U.S.C. 1681 EB, specifically, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax has to assure maximum possible accuracy, right? Most of the times, they updated this one specific account, but the last reported, date last active, date last payment, and the payment history, as you can see right here, look at the payment history, is inconsistent, and you can use that in your favor to help you get this specific account removed from your report, all right? And let me show you what I'm talking about, okay? So one of the things you can leverage is AI, artificial intelligence, right? And one of the places you can go to is Grok. There are other places you can leverage, ChatGPT, DeepSync, Gemini, all these different places can help you, but found this one to be free so you can, do screenshots, upload stuff and things like that. It's free for right now, but it might change later on. But right now you can get access to this for free to do like the specific screenshots. So if your account came back, if they updated the specific balance, right, it's their right to actually update the balance to the correct or update the date to the correct specific date. It's their right. But there are other things you can leverage, all right? So let me show you how to actually program or prompt Grok to help you get the account removed from your report. So as you can see right here, based on the screenshot, the credit bureaus updated the date open to the correct date. How would you leverage the laws and Metro 2s to get the account deleted from all three credit reports, right? That's what you ask it, right? And then you click on submit, okay? Click on submit right here and then let it do its thing. Now, you're gonna review your actual screenshot of your specific account, or you can also download the report as well, download your whole report. There are other things you can do, but right now we're just talking about this. I don't wanna confuse you. So just do a screenshot of the specific account they updated, right? And then from there, as you can see, I'm not gonna read everything because we'll be here, all right? So it said identify inaccurate and reporting the date open for all three was correctly updated, but date last active and date last payment and TransUnion, whatever, last report and payment status. Leverage the FCRA Metro to compliance. They'll say that. Step to dispute and request deletion. So file dispute with each bureau. Submit a written dispute to TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax, highlighting inconsistencies in date last active, date last payment, and last reported and payment status, right? Some of the things I say, reference the FCRA Section 611 and Metro 2 guidelines, emphasizing that the discrepancies indicate inaccurate reporting. Include a copy of the screenshot as evidence, right? File a direct dispute with the furnisher. You can do that as well. Some people don't like actually disputing with the furnishers, okay? Request deletion if unresolved. Hey, we're gonna request deletion ASAP, all right? Additional leverage. You can leverage the pay, charge-off, profit and loss. Comment TransUnion suggests that the account may have been settled, which should update the status to paid or settled, not collection/charge-off. This is misrepresenting. It can be a strong point to argue for deletion, all right? As you can see, the significant date discrepancies, Equifax 2020 versus 2025 dates indicate potential errors in the furniture reporting process, further supporting your case for deletion, all right? By focusing on these inaccuracies and leveraging FCRA Metro 2 compliance, you could build a strong case to have the account deleted from all three credit reports if needed. I can search for more specific FCRA guidelines or strengthen your dispute. What would you like me to do? All right, so you can either say yes for that, or what I said was, hey, can you create a letter you would use to get this account removed based on what you saw? And then from there, let me show you the letter that it created. So bam, this is the specific letter for the specific account, right? All right, so it'll have, you'll put your name, your address, city, state, zip, today's date, right? Dispute department, TransUnion, for example, subject, dispute of inaccurate information on credit report, account name, account number, their dispute department. I'm writing to dispute the accuracy of information on this credit report pertaining to an account with Farmers Furnish, account number, whatever, right? As reported by TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax. The information contains errors and inconsistent and violates the Fair Credit Reporting Act and Metro 2 reporting standards. I request that you investigate this matter and remove this account from my credit file, right? That's what you're going to say, right? And then the specific inaccurate includes inconsistent date information, and it breaks down everything. TransUnion date last active is this. Date of last payment is this. Experian reports this. Equifax reports this. These inconsistent dates across particularly conflicting last reporting dates as this. Conflicted payment status, all three with this specific. Metro 2 compliance violation. All right. 1, 2, 3. The inconsistent report of date of last activity and payment status across bureaus violates Metro 2 standards, which require accurate and uniform data submission by the farmer's furnisher, right? All right, so I have enclosed a copy of the credit report screenshot showing these discrepancies as evidence under the FCRA Section 6. I request you to remove the account from my credit report, right? Please provide this, and that's the specific letter, all right? Now, here's what you want to do next, okay? Get the letter, break down everything, attach 3 forms of identification, right? Driver's license, proof of residency, and a picture of your social security card, right? Attach a screenshot of what you're talking about, and then send the letter certified to Experian, to TransUnion, to Equifax, all right? And then just wait 35 days from the time that they receive it. 30 days for them to complete the investigation and 5 days to mail it back to you, all right? And usually it happens quicker than that, all right? Just be patient, wait till the investigation comes back, right? You should receive a packet from Experian, from TransUnion, from Equifax of your investigation. Now, usually what happens is, hey, your accounts come back verified, or it may come back updated or quote unquote modified. You can compare reports to see if they really updated, modified anything, or you might get the deletion that you requested for, knock credit bureaus out. All right, so if your accounts came back verified, if your accounts came back updated, or whatever the case may be, modified, what you want to do is look at 15 USC 1681 I-7, right? Read that specific law, all right? So you can Google it, and once you go to it, you just go down to number 7 and read that specific law. And what that specific law is allow you to do is request a description of how they quote unquote verify that account, right? And they got to provide that to you within 15 calendar days, right? They have to provide that description from the time they receive that request. And usually, let me let you know, they usually don't send it. All right, so you can use that. So now you have that violation, you have another violation because they didn't modify the account like they're supposed to, according to 15 USC 1681 I-5. And then what you can do is leverage the CFPB, leverage the Attorney General's office, leverage BBB, all these different sites to help you get the account removed. And you just got to continue being consistent of doing the disputing process, all right? I know it sounds like a lot. Just continue rewinding back, use step by step. And if you have any specific questions, drop it in the comments. I'm here to help you out. Dr. Credit Bureau's out, all right?